From a fear of heights, but I'm honestly feeling a sense of vertigo right now. I'm standing on the Oakley Icon Sender, and this is a gnarly man-made feature. Plenty of natural terrain here, but they like to pepper this throughout the course, and this is one of the first ones we're going to show you. It's become an icon of sorts for Rampage. Now let me explain something to you. 50 to 55 feet to hit that sweet spot of the landing. Too far forward, your suspension is going to compress and you're going to get bucked off the bike. Not enough speed, you're not even going to hit that landing. And I don't have to be a genius to tell you this, that would be catastrophic.
Thanks, Ken. And yeah, it definitely puts it into perspective just how technical and how big that drop is. Sometimes you really can't tell from standing in the front of it, but it's impressive to say the least. Our next rider up, out of France, a rider who really is going to attack this course with his best friend, and that is speed. And you got to ask the question, can speed outweigh the creativity, the lines, and the progression that we saw from Dorflein? Well, Antoine Bizet is going to try to say, yes, absolutely, or
Rider 19.
We. I'll tell you what, watching him, he takes such a fast and furious approach to this course. Watch this.
Different line off the top.
Just having to stall up right there.
There we go. He's into the gnarly.
Oh no! And Bizet goes down.
And there you go. You can see how steep the terrain is there. That was a ski crash.
And Bizet tomahawking his way down, and that is great to see.
Wow.
The rider standing up. As you pointed out, it's deceptive. You see these riders go down, we take it for granted. They're threading these insane lines, and the fact that he was tomahawking, and you just saw how much dust was kicked up, it was like this reveal.
I'm just happy, Pat, that he actually did stop, and his bike stopped, because we saw a crash there the other day, and the bike went half the course cartwheeling down. That's how steep it is.
So unfortunate for Bizet on his first of 2 runs. It's just like a debris field when you look at the dust, but it gives you great perspective on how steep this course is.
And you get a good look at how much rock there is there.
You know, this is my third Rampage coming to you as a spectator, and it's one of these things I try to impress upon all people. I'm like, this is the one event you have to see in person. You have to walk the course and feel how insane, how unbelievable the gaps and how steep some of these lines are.
And as you can see right there, right, we haven't even talked about that, how there's no chairlift here. There's no road up the back. These guys have to scale the mountain with their bikes on their shoulders.
There's no T-Bar Poma Express.
So, you know, your part of your physical ability is not just riding the bike, it's actually being able to climb a mountain with your bike.
But obviously, I mean, these type of conditions, this steepness, it's something he's used to when you talk about where he grew up riding.
Let's take a look at what happened here. I mean, he's in the gnarliest part of the course, so he's clearly picking his way through. And right there, it looks like he got bucked and caught something with his front wheel, and fortunately stopped rolling.
Yeah, you can definitely have a yard sale. I mean, you do not want a tomahawk in the wrong spot here.
Small errors, but where you are, that's a huge error. It almost looks like he got offline and kind of bailed. Maybe it was an intentional pull the ejection cord.
So Antoine Bizet finishing out his run despite the fall. Not sure if he's going to bring it all the way to the bottom. We point out these riders, it is not a timed event, but they do have 4 minutes to finish that run. If they can finish it within that, it will be a scored run. But a lot of the riders, sometimes even after that time lapses, they'll go through the last half of their run just to get the practice. It looks like he's waving it off. So that will do it for Antoine Bizet on his first of 2. He'll focus on his last run. So still in the midst of the first of 2 runs, and the current standings look like this. James Dorflein holding on to that top spot with a 70-point